Going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Young Killer, one half of the Off the Pull Up podcast. Shout out to my guy, C the Shooter. Shit, man, we about to talk about Tupac today, man. Yesterday was Tupac's birthday. A whole lot of motherfuckers didn't put up nothing. Nobody put up nothing. You would swear that somebody would at least have something up with a Tupac, because everybody claimed that they love Tupac. Oh my God, we love Tupac. Man, we mess with them even on the East Coast and the West Coast or whatever the case may be, but they don't even put up anything with my guy up on this motherfucker, bro. It's weird as fuck. What's going on? What's going on, Doug? Let me get through this real quick, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, man. Everybody say they love Tupac, they fuck with him in the whole nine, but I ain't see no tributes. I ain't see nothing. Everybody talk about, like, when Big birthday come around, we gonna see a million things about Big, and you know, to their what do you call that? That's a salute to them, because they keeping the people name, they keeping the people name going and stuff like that, man. And you gotta, you know, I want to say you gotta, but you that's the type of stuff you should do to the people that you revere, and the people that you look up to, and the people that like help inspire you to do something. But again, people didn't do that. So we're gonna get into like some interviews. We're gonna get into some people talking about Tupac. We're gonna get into Tupac talking about himself. And we just gonna have a little discussion about what's going on, and maybe how Tupac inspired you to do what you're doing. But I want to start this off with the first thing I want to start it off with was with KRS-One. This thing is called Life. He was talking about, like, he was just explaining how life going, stuff like that, man. And it's like an affirmation. I thought it was like something good to play just to kick things off. So we're gonna start off with that right now. This is KRS-One on Life.
Hold on. Life does not care about your view. Life is life. And when you live life, you gain truth. And when you gain truth, you live a righteous life. You can have your view. Like, you can say, yo,
shout out to JBP, man.
But don't think that view you have is going to match life. Sometimes life demands for the vegetarian to eat a burger.
Let's go, teacher.
Fair you.
Demands for the thief to give back what they stole. Or for the one who was robbed to allow the thief the goods.
That's the one. It's all get
Are you being led by your own emotions, or are you allowing the truth and righteousness and life itself to lead you into the kingdom of heaven?
No,
But if you can't be led, then how are you supposed to get there? Your kingdom of heaven is going to be only in your own mind. I'm sticking to my views. I'm sticking to what I know. I ain't changing from this. Well, then you're trapped in your own thing, because life is bigger than all of us. And we're never going to comprehend all of life. But there is a way. By giving up your life, you gain your life. Wow. Meaning, by giving up the control you think you have over your life.
Hey, that's some real shit.
Right to where you're supposed to be. You're led there, and the leading there will contradict everything you know.
Big nigga got some sense. He ain't lying.
Hey man. Hey, that's like one of them positive affirmations for real, man. Shout out to KRS, shout out to the JBP, man. It's crazy how life go, man. And it kind of take us into what we doing when we talking about Tupac, man. Tupac lived like is rich, and as defined as his life is, like, I still always sit up and think, like, man, bro, what would a 30-year-old Tupac would have looked like? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Isaac, man? This is my co-host. He about to ride shotgun with me.
What's good, bro?
What would be how would a 30-year-old Tupac act, man? Like, what would a 35-year-old Tupac be doing? What type of changes that Tupac, a 40-year-old Tupac, could have brought to the game? You know what I'm saying? How many kids Tupac would have had by the time he turned, 45? Would he have been married? And, like, man, he was born in 71, so he's he would be like 53 today. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's almost been 30 years since he's been gone, and his effect is still being felt all throughout the game and stuff, man. Like, what you think about that? What you think about that, young guys? How you feel?
For me, it's kind of crazy too. Like he was like at the top of the game, and then one night it's all gone. He's like really the words that he's really influential. He probably I think he would probably have a lot of kids. You know how.
You think
But
he'd have a lot of kids?
yeah, me personally.
Okay. All right, man. Well, we about to get into this first video. This is Pour Out a Little Liquor. One of my favorite videos when I was growing up and stuff like that, man. We gonna get into this, man. Like I said, shout out Tupac. You know what I mean? Shout out, like, to me, the greatest. You know what I'm saying? He the best rapper like ever to me. He the GOAT. I still listen to other people's stuff. I think other people is really, really good too. But for me, it's Tupac. So we gonna get right into this. It's Pour Out a Little Bit of Liquor for your dead homies, man. Pour out some liquor for your dead homies. Don't let it get like that, man. Don't let the bottle get like that, man.
Oh, you know, I was regulated them women. No, I was the real gangsters, dog. We was the real gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Bulletproof 19. Yeah. Pour out a little liquor for your homies, nigga. This one here go out to my nigga Mike Cooley. Sitting in the family. How you come out, man? I started young, kicking dust, man. Living rough, you watch him out around my mom and they couldn't cuss, man. I had a down ass homie, though. We ran the streets and on the scene at the age of 14. I packed a 9 and my nigga packed a 45. We're drinking more than real shorts, living on the live. You couldn't stop us, long as I got my block, fucking coppers. Hanging on the block, slanging rocks and making profits.
There you
go. With the school, like I was a fool. I played a motherfucker for a tool, man. Tonight will be the night, guess what we think? Hustling in the rain, tough no pain, cause we drink. Playing them hoes like manure. But my nigga fucking then I fuck, that's how we do. Two niggas coming out about the hood, living life just as good as we could. But since a bitch can't be trusted, whole six to the police, now my niggas busted. The cops whooping on my nigga in jail, trying to get a motherfucker to jail. And couldn't nobody diss my nigga. Damn, I miss my nigga. Oh, I roll liquor. Because of y'all last shit, round still have the hiccup. It's going out to all you so-called G's. Because of y'all last shit, round still have the real motherfucking pockets. Don't let the drink get like that, y'all. Pour out a little liquor. Because of y'all last shit, round still have the pour out a little liquor. Because of y'all last shit, round still have the drinking on gin, smoking on blunts and it's on. Reminisce about my niggas that's dead and gone and know they me. Sometimes my eyes still get blurry because I'm losing all my homies in the water. I got my back against a brick wall, trapped in a circle. Boxing with the suckers till my knuckles turn purple. Mama told me, son, there'll be days like this, don't wanna think so. I hit the drink and say flicks. We had plans of being big time G's, rolling in my cars, moving the keys, and now I roll up the window, blaze up the window, get told down by my niggas in the video. Your son's getting big and strong, they got a lot of like one of my own, so you come home and the year so fly with quickness. You do the time and I'll keep handling your business. That's the way it's supposed to be, homie. If it was me, you do the shit for free, homie. I can remember scrapping back to back, throwing dogs on the suckers running up on the young arm. I hope I won't get paid a fucking picture and let you know how much a nigga bitch. Pour out some liquor. Because of y'all last shit, round still have the hiccup. Look at you. Trigger got you and you don't even get respect to your pot. Pour out some liquor, nigga. It ain't like that. Tip that shit over. Pour out a little liquor. For my nigga man. Hey, good. Still here. A little liquor for my homies, y'all.
Hey, man. Pour out a little
Watch
liquor,
the
man.
NBA Finals live.
Pour out a little liquor, man. Don't let that bottle get like that, man. Don't let the bottle get like that, bro. Yeah, man. Shit. That was Pour Out a Little Liquor, man, by Tupac. Like I said, it's one of my favorite songs when I was growing up, man. Shit. We gonna get into another one. This next song is called Made Niggas. It's like one of the songs he made before he died. It's a big deal too. This is another one. We about to get into it. And this one is called Made Niggas.
Unstoppable, untouchable, motherfucking worldwide bomb figures. Death Row at its finest. M.O.B. Thug for motherfucking life. Motherfucking made niggas. Coming at these niggas worldwide. Machiavelli dog. My life in exchange for yours. Born hated as a thug. House full of babies crying for my lack of getting love. Ain't nobody tell me shit. Till I got a sack of drugs at the block.
Fair use, fair use.
Do you feel me? Do you hear me? Catch a rising star. Fuck the love. Niggas living. Got these niggas running all wild for my double R. When we ride, motherfuckers see it's sure to die. Boom, once I enter the room, in the air, all you hear is the whispers of doom. Niggas scared, they don't wanna see me head on. Think all the buses that I had to leave, they ain't gone. Call a grave nigga fucking with a made nigga, M.O.B. Gunfire getting sprayed quick. Fuck them all, let them understand my plot to get richer. Much more than 6 figures, a motherfucking made nigga. Motherfucking made nigga. I got a plot to get rich, take the picture.
Nigga, I was raised on the streets, I had to hustle just to eat. My role model was killing niggas, so I know I would never be weak. They got me sitting wondering where my life began. These niggas crossed my father, till my father crossed them. Cause I roll with old thug niggas, and my number one plan to kill a man and grab a needle with drug niggas. Niggas don't like us because they bitches straight love us. The president told us to leave cause the government don't want us. This Napoleon, I get my pleasure out of sin and see a plus feel like shit cause I seen it at the beginning. A made nigga.
How many niggas fall in your vision? Gunning them down for every last minute that I spent in prison. We mash together, plus we get cash together. Last whenever, knowing it don't last forever. It's only one way out and one way in. Motherfuckers cross and get crossed out, never made men. We find excuses to loot, cock and shoot. Blow the roof off and move like Rock Ma Raoult. I can't be touched cause of the weapons I clutch. And the niggas that I'm under is just too much. We made niggas.
Picture the scenery, cause for now you gon' have to imagine. Call me your prophet, cause I'm predicting what's gon' happen. I began the paper, stacking the those who be paper snatching will emerge like crack in the 80s. Baby, that's if I slip. But I became official since the start of this. Idi Amin, born July 7th, abusive eyes. Precious but others gave me they hate to cherish. But still I made it. A made nigga made by the game. Made for war, my aim is simple and plain. Yeah, whether it's Kane or these tracks made for your brain, you'll forever know my name. Idi Amin.
Down the line, my strap, my head. There will be none of that. A young old Kato playing, I will be moving combat with criminal skill. The kill, beat me a nigga till he's still and chill. Recognize the real deal. Feel a nigga made when I was young and dumb with a gun, but it paid, so I'm busting for fun. And the outcome will be the same every time. We all gon' die, get yours, cause I'ma get mine.
Down roads, we be the Don Juan, so this rough shit. Ron's baptize your mom, I paralyze the public with my mentality of war. Dead bodies inside us, give it to you raw. Thug nigga to the core, the results of living poor. Got me thinking on a May level, shooting my gaze to get paid. I'm fucking crazy level, mashing from here to there, day by day. Year to year, made niggas on your motherfucking team. I'm a made
Call me a
nigga.
bad boy, killer, murder motherfuckers daily. Know the feds trail me, so my alias Machiavelli getting lessons from niggas in penitentiaries. Game when the plot helped me survive several centuries. Like me in the cage, I display my rage. Surround the court building with the gauges straight. They wonder if I'll go when they're finally sentenced. On my knees to God, begging for my pickings. I'm so convinced that I'm a thug. They got me fiending for my cash like a fiend when he dreams of drugs. This the daughter and I kidnap your daughter. Kill your wife and hit the funeral and tell you just who gave the order. Machiavelli the dawn till I'm gone. I maintain my army of lunatics and stay on till the day I die. I'll be remembered as a paid nigga, outlaw to the grave. A motherfucking made nigga. Can you feel me?
come close. Get into the mind of a made nigga. I can't be touched. My adversaries get fucked. Feel me? Millionaire dreams. All I want is the cream. I sell my shit to the fiends. All the bitches scream. Come listen to this made nigga.
Shout out to Tupac, man. Again, this is Tupac show. We talking about Tupac today, man. We giving him his flowers, man, since we missed out on his birthday. And not even necessarily missed out on his birthday, but just trying to see who actually was gonna actually put something up there if it wasn't gonna be us. And I guess we for sure gotta keep his name alive, man. That's gonna be the thing. We gotta keep his name alive. It's up to us, whoever is a Tupac fan, man. Because we see all these people that claim to be Tupac fans, they not gonna do it. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. If you're not a Tupac fan, then don't do it, man. Just don't fake like you was like a real Pac fan or something like that. You know what I mean? We got to keep the name going. I don't even celebrate birthdays, so I wasn't going to celebrate his death, or I wasn't going to celebrate his birth. I was just going to celebrate his life. You know what I mean? Like talk about how his life is. I don't really celebrate birthdays. I'm not into the pagan holiday type thing or whatever. That's a whole nother show. But definitely want to give him his flowers, man. I don't feel like he get enough of his flowers. Like to this day, Tupac, like the only person that sold more records than him is Eminem, and he's living. If Tupac sold as many records as he sold when he was dead, and all the music that was made over 25 years ago, it's nothing new. The only thing new is you might see somebody put a verse on it or something like that, but like he did all that shit before he even turned 26. He still was a little guy, man. He didn't even get to fulfill or even see what he really could have been in this world, man. And I think it's a tragedy. But I mean, that's just how it go, man. We about to go into the next interview we about to get into this is him on MTV. This is like 95. You know what I mean? This, like, I think either before he went to jail or he was about to get out of jail, because I know he was only with Death Row for like 6 months, a little over 6 months or something like that. He wasn't even with Death Row for a full year. Yeah, you got something you want to add to that?
All I know is isn't this on Yo MTV Raps?
I don't know if it's on Yo MTV Raps. Let me check real quick. It's MTV News. It's not Yo MTV Raps. Not the one when he was going and stuff. This ain't the one where he was going crazy. It's just like a regular interview. He talking about maturity and stuff like that, and how he like how he wished he could take back some of the other stuff like that he did.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
makes more
like,
sense.
yeah, I mean, because Tupac was talking about I'm about to stop doing this. I'm about to get into acting. I'm gonna squash my beef with everybody, and I'm gonna go my separate ways. But he said as soon as he went to jail, he started hearing all Bad Boy and a whole bunch of other people on the East Coast talking crazy. So he's like, you know what? I guess I gotta come back to this, man. I guess we gotta come back. But yeah, we're gonna get into this next one, man. This is an interview. It's called Tupac on Immaturity and what immaturity means.
Would you characterize
Fair
yourself
use.
as somebody who's very angry before
Fair
you
use.
went to prison?
Nah, I thought I was charming.
Then why were you always getting in all these altercations? I mean, something was going on.
I have spirit.
Spirit.
I have so much spirit, man, where no one else would do things, I would do it.
Well, a lot of people have spirit, but they don't.
Because they're smart and they're mature. And I was immature before.
I see.
So my spirit was handled in an immature manner. I just let it run. Now I'm a little bit more mature, and I'm going to get even more mature with time. So now I'm more mature, I can go. I know I want to do that. This is what I would do, but I ain't going to do it.
How would you characterize yourself in the past? What does immature mean to you?
I was immature. I did things without thinking. My actions came before thought.
And sometimes maybe words too.
And all my words came before thought. Things that I did, things I said. There's so many things I want to take back.
Like what?
It's gone now, so I can't take it back. But I wish I could have, but I can't now. But
because you are sort of known for having
Nah, man, it's salute to that, man. That's real talk, man. You want to take stuff back, but you done it, so maybe you can make amends for it. Maybe you could try to right the right. You know, sometimes just because you apologize to somebody don't mean that they don't gotta accept your apology. That's part of the game. You apologize for yourself. You're not necessarily doing it for them. You doing it for yourself, and you doing it for them. You know what I'm saying? You doing it because you want to right your wrong. But everybody don't gotta accept your apology. And sometimes when it's over, it's over. You know, sometimes it's like, we're not gonna go back and fix it. Just do better for the future. You know, some people might still think it's up. You know what I mean? You it's part of being a man, like accepting what you did or how you might have wronged somebody or whatever the case may be, and keeping it lit, man.
Having a big mouth.
Yeah.
No offense.
I am, though, and I don't mind either. I know people feel like that, but I don't care. You know what I mean? This is how I feel, and then I'm in the business, right? So I hate hearing other people's thoughts. Like I'll be watching something and I'll be like, he's lying. He doesn't feel like that. So that made me go out. When I finally got my shot to go on the camera, it made me go out there and say everything I really wanted to say instead of being like politically correct or thinking about how this would hurt people or thinking about how this would come out. I just say things just because I knew no one says that.
Hey, man, again, salute to the guy, man. Salute to the guy. We about to get into another interview. This next one we gonna pull up. Is Cormega. Real legendary rapper from Queens. You know what I'm saying? He used to be in the Firm. He was with Nas. You know, he had his own budding career as a solo artist. Like I said, real legendary, really, really great lyricist and stuff like that. He was out around the same time as Pac. And they're gonna ask him. They're asking him like all about the rappers from the 90s. I guess they're just pulling up records. And they pulled up Tupac record, and this is what he had to say about it.
Tupacalypse Now.
Yeah.
I think Tupac is the greatest rapper that ever existed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any debate about that. Now, when we talk about rap, there are categories. I didn't say he was the best lyricist.
Right.
I didn't say, you know what I'm saying? But there are things that empower and embody an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a perfect example, especially now, modern. Like he was ahead of his time. Right. You think of artists right now, mm-hmm. You have to be able to do good interviews. You have to be able to go on podcasts and be in demand. Like if you don't do good interviews, you're not going to be in demand on podcasts.
Fair use.
Imagine.
Fair use. This is BET. Fair use, BET. We are not trying to infringe on your copyright. We are using this as a way to document and to paint a story about Tupac. This is not trying to use your content in any type of way other than to add context to the conversation. Let's get back to it. Shout out to Cormega for keeping it real, because a lot of niggas from the East Coast would not keep it real like this.
Imagine him now. Every podcast in the world would want him. So,
it'd be so crazy.
So let's think about it. There's things that make artists great. LL Cool J, he was great. He was like one of the first. He was like the first sex symbol rapper, right? So we all know ladies love Cool J. Tupac became one of the biggest heartthrobs in rap history.
Mm-hmm. That too,
right? Controversy sells. He's probably the most controversial rapper in rap history.
I agree.
And then, so you talking about ladies?
One of them.
The Lady Effect talked about controversy. His caliber, his body of work. The thing that is so amazing about him is you could play a Tupac song for an older person that doesn't like that. You could play a Tupac song for somebody that actually absolutely hates rap.
That's true, man. They got Tupac reaction videos where they got like the most squarest people you wouldn't even think listen to rap, and they play this stuff like, man, Jim Carrey, like he says, fan mail was crazy. It's a whole bunch of stuff, man. But let's keep it lit, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be like, I don't like this. And then you turn around and play a song like Keep Your Head Up.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be like, I like him. And you'll be like, that's the same guy.
Right.
So you name another rapper that made a song like Dear Mama. Or a song like Keep Your Head Up.
Mm-hmm.
And then turn around and Hit Him Up.
Right.
Like his versatility was bananas. When you consider that this guy didn't even make it to 30, and the amount of songs and albums that he made in that time, he just brought so much to the game. And when you look at a lot of rappers that were successful, in the 90s and early 2000s, they all took a piece of Tupac formula.
Of course.
All of them. I never really seen rappers with tats on all over them. So many things that he did that we all borrowed from.
Mm-hmm.
So,
look, I respect that man said we all borrowed it. Now, guess what? If you listen to Tupac can say he borrowed stuff from all the greats too. Like, he borrowed stuff from all the greats too. One of the reasons he said he could beat all these rappers is because he studied them. It's like, man, I grew up on y'all music. I know what to do to get to you, bro. Like, again, you probably could beat me if you study me, but like he said, I might not be the man. I guarantee I'll be the person that inspire the next great person to go off into this world and, you know, and do his thing up out here. He for sure did. Let's finish this out real quick.
I say he's the greatest of all time as far as in the grand scheme, the whole body of work. When you talk about lyrics, that's different, you know what I'm saying? But when you talk about the great rapper, when I go to Africa, I see murals of Tupac. Right. When I go to Germany, people talk about Tupac. I've been around the world, and there's no rapper they talk about around the world like they talk about Tupac.
Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out to Cormega, man. Shout out to fucking Cormega, man. You did not have to do that, bro. And you did, man. A lot of people, and you see how you did that? That didn't even take that much to do. It don't take that much to pay homage. It don't cost nothing. All it take is, how long was this video? Let me see. This video was 2 minutes and 43 seconds. All it take is 2 minutes and 43 seconds of your time just to pay homage. Sometimes it don't even take that long. Sometimes you just shout out motherfuckers and say, what's up, man? You know what I mean? What you did inspired me. I like what you did right there. But the only thing is, a lot of people will take time out their day to tell you what they don't like about you or what they didn't like that you did. And that's cool. But if you going to take time out your day to tell me what you don't like about me, tell me something that you do like about me. And if you don't like nothing about me, then say that. And that's cool too. But tell the whole story, my man. Tell the whole story. Don't just say one side of it, man. You know what I mean, Isaac?
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's not that hard to pay homage, in the fact that nobody said anything on this. Didn't you say like nobody said anything on his birthday? Like anything positive?
Like, nobody said nothing positive or negative. Nobody said nothing. The day went and, you know, came and went. And that's cool, because if you're not a fan, then don't be a fan. But all these people that claim they was fans, trust me, they take time out their day to say R.I.P. Biggie. You know what I'm saying? The fans said that what they were supposed to say. A lot of the fans did it. But these people that claim they fans and stuff like that
didn't say nothing.
Didn't say nothing. But guess what? You know, salute to Gucci Mane, salute to all these different people. They gonna tell Gucci Mane happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say all this stuff to these people, but they not gonna say, you know, and I'm not using Gucci Mane like it's wrong. But you know what I'm saying? You're doing what you're supposed to do if you a fan of Gucci Mane, you know, supporting them. But man, again, do the same thing with the other people if that's what you feel. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But we gonna get into it. We gonna get into this next interview. Matter of fact, this is not even an interview. This is when Tupac went on stage and interrupted Q-Tip's show at the Source Awards. He took the mic from him and performed his whole song. He performed his whole song in the middle of his show.
Damn. Was that like scripted?
No, it wasn't scripted. Benzino said Tupac people knocked the DJ out and just threw a song on, and Tupac got on stage and started rapping. If you watch, Tupac's gonna be rapping and the crowd ain't gonna even know what's going on until like halfway in it. Like, hold on, this. Let's get into it, man. This is a legendary moment, man. This was legendary.
Damn.
This was legendary. Let's get into it, man. Tupac at the Source Awards 1994, and the song called Out on Bail. This was one of the.
I'd like to thank my whole entire Jumbo family on both sides. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to tell Tupac to keep his guards up. We riding with him. And one other thing I'd like to say, any artists out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star and don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the records, dancing, come to Death Row.
Fuck the police and just don't know how we do this shit. Check it out. I'm stuck in jail. The DA trying to burn me. I'll be out on bail. If I had a good attorney, I'll be a criminal and come to you. Got a pocket full of money, so they love you. I ain't tripping in the county in the mask front. Got a record, so they put me with the bags front. Everybody wanna talk cause I'm rapping. They asking me what happened. They said, you
They go straight right there.
They sleep, they taking Polaroids. And I'm trying to use the phone, but they making noise. Man, I wish I had my Glock cause it's major. I'm making shakes out the plastics to razors. These motherfuckers won't leave me alone. That's my word. About to turn the violation to a motherfucking murder. I'm making coke.
Look, they up there accepting. Look, they up there accepting an award, and this nigga just come out and just bum rush. This is what you call a bum rush back in the day. They bum rush his show, man.
And make me some more riches. All the suckers on the block talking shit when I was locked up. Be prepared to get socked up. Cause the game is deep, all the fame is brief. And your bullshit bitches ain't changing me. Came straight about the cutter, saved from hell. I'm a dog, I was raised in jail. Now I'm out on bail. To my niggas in the back, we out on bail. To my niggas in the front, we out on.
Look, them niggas got an award. Look at Q-Tip. Q-Tip is hella mad, man. No, man. See that? Like I said, we got love for Tupac, man. But you see right there, that's Q-Tip. They accepted the award, and that go Q-Tip, man. Right there. You see the face. That man is pissed off. But if it was me and my partners, bro, we'd either got packed out on that stage or it would have been a big ass fight on that stage. We ain't doing none of that. You know what I mean? But shit, don't want to get into the negativity. Let's get back into this video.
Strictly positive.
We out on play. To my niggas in the front, we out on play. To my niggas in the back, we out on play. To my niggas in the front, we out on play. To my niggas in the back, we out on play. To my niggas in the front, y'all stuck in jail. And mad as a bitch, I'll be out on bail. If it wasn't for the stick, running wild through the streets like a loco. And fuck the punk pony and the jumbos. Got no love in my heart, cause I'm heartless. Popping at the bar, in the park, when I'm scorching. Ripping up the scene of the team that was happy. And selling products to the addicts cause they gotta have it. I let the world know that I got a lot of love. Hanging out with the OGs, shooting up the club. Mama told me, don't hang with the ponies. But you got me if you need me in the zone, G. Got me sitting in the cell, I'm 5x7. Probably get to go to ghetto. Got the bitches on the outside talking to letters. And she tell me she love me. And the shit'll get better. I don't believe her cause I just got the news on the wire. Take it how you want it, but the bitches on fire. Gotta be a player so I stay strong. Cause I know that I won't be away long. But when I finally do hit the fucking street, I might handle this. A dumb nigga get scandalous. I'm on bail. Everybody in the back, I'm out on bail. Keep my niggas in the front, we out on bail. Keep my niggas in the back, we out on bail. Keep my niggas in the front, we out on bail. Keep my niggas in the front, we out on bail. Keep my niggas in the back, we out on bail. Keep my niggas in the front, we out on bail. Keep my niggas in the back, we out on bail. Dumb motherfucker, shit, bitch.
Nigga, thug mother. Never mind. See, I'm about to get all riled up in this mug, man. Thug life, man. The hate you give the hate you give little infants fucks everyone. Thug life, man. It's not just thug life, it actually means something. The hate you, they made a TV show called The Hate You Give based on his shit. And it turned it into some weird show or whatever the case may be. But the hate you give little infants fucks everyone. That's thug life.
Fuck y'all, motherfucker. Yeah, believe it, nigga. Fuck y'all. Fuck that. Thug life and non-phobia. Thug life in this motherfucker.
Wherever you go, man, people are like they're all over the place. Pretty big following, huh? What's the Source Awards mean to Tupac?
They nominated me. That's good. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody that supported me through all these problems. Source just happened to be one of the main magazines that did that. So I was glad to be a part of it and to be nominated and everything.
How does it feel to have all these different kinds of styles of hip hop, people from all over under one roof tonight? I mean, it's really come together.
That's very good. The rap community is very diverse, and that is being represented here at the Source Awards.
You got a movie career, you got a rap career, and you got controversy, all surrounded in one. You lead a busy life. Give me a little bit on all three.
I can only take responsibility for the movie career and the rap career. Everything else has been, out of my hands, out of my control.
All right, what's new? What's going on? What's next?
We're looking forward to the future and pushing forward to having more money for the new year.
All right. Cool, man. Peace.
Thank you.
Man, RIP to the great. I know I probably said this a million times, but I had to say it one more time, man. And the next thing we about to get into is when he did the Death Row East thing, man. I wonder how Death Row East would have actually fared, you know what I mean? Because he didn't get a chance to actually do it. But rumor is it was a few different rappers that would have been on Death Row East that might have surprised some people. I mean, at one point, I know DMX said Rough Riders. At one point, Rough Riders was trying to get in there, and they was trying to sign with Death Row. So DMX said it was one time he could have met him, but I guess Tupac was upstairs doing something. He had come down, but they seen each other. If I'm not mistaken, DMX was a fan of Pac. You know what I mean? Even though he has a song dissing Tupac, which is it's crazy, and he switched it from dissing Tupac to he switched the name and switched it to K Solo. So that's crazy. It's the same freestyle. It's not it was a freestyle that turned into like I think it was the third verse on Get At Me Dog. But he switched it from saying Tupac, he said K. He switched it from Tupac to K. So I don't know. Maybe it was something in between there, man. We still love DMX, RIP DMX. You feel me? I don't know what they squabble would have been or whatever. But like I said, from what I know, Tupac, he was a big fan of Tupac and shit like that, man. But yeah, we gonna get into matter of fact, we gonna get into special ed. Matter of fact, because this commentates off the video. This commentated off the video, the Source Awards video. He was talking about that. This is on Vlad's show. Fair use, Vlad. Don't take my shit down, man. Fair use, bro.
Well, by 1995, after 3 years of legal back and forth, the Profile, you guys finally settled. And instead of having 4 more albums left on Profile, it got cut down to 2 more albums. And then finally, your 3rd album, Revelations, comes out. But 5 years had passed between your second.
Shout out to Special Ed, man. Shout out to Special Ed, bro.
And 3rd album. And, especially back then, that's like 100 years in hip hop years.
Yeah. Everything changed. So many artists came out. The trends changed, everything changed. So it was a challenge in that respect, just, and the shift of hip hop moved around from region to region. You had New York in the glamour of hip hop and the height of it all. And then you get California, they had their time. Then you get Miami, they had their time. St. Louis, they had their time. Even Ohio with Bone Thugs, they had, and the other group, I forget the name of the group, but every region and every city gets their time. And then Atlanta gets their time. So it moved around and shifted to where, as even if we came out, we weren't in the hot lava bubbling section, you know what I'm saying, during that time. And that has a lot to do with it. And if anyone can look back at the history, they'll see where that heightened success and that energy shifted from region to city for a period of time. And that's really kind of how it went. It was almost like trending, what was trending. And, we dealt with it. We dealt with the whole Miami resurgence or surge from Miami, St. Louis with with Nelly and all of them, and then you get the other groups that come out of these areas too at the same time, and they begin to kind of bubble. Then we get a little, even North Carolina had a little time here, you know what I'm saying? It went around. You just had to kind of watch it and understand what was happening, and all right. I mean, everywhere, everyone deserves to get shine where it's due, but I think they did it in such a regional, trendy way that, you know, if you don't catch the wave, then you just kind of like there.
Yeah, man, that was unfortunate for a lot of the rappers from the 90s and stuff like that. Like a year was like forever, man. Like especially like you said, 5 years, that was like forever. That could kill somebody momentum like a mug. Like it kind of messed the boy, what's his name? Big Daddy Kane. If you hear about Big Daddy Kane talking about how things shifted and how stuff started going in a different direction, it was, you know, a whole lot of stuff in the rap game shifted. You start hearing people trying to rap different, trying to catch up with the times and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, man, bro, you gotta like these record labels controlled a whole lot of people. The independent game wasn't the same way. Like now we could just plug a mic up to a computer and start recording, and then when we done, we could put it on the internet and drive traffic to it. Where you didn't need a record label. You don't need a record label now, but nowadays, like, I mean, but back then you needed a record label. Like if you didn't have a record label, you had to the independent game was a way to do it, but it was like you had to have them connections and stuff like that. You had to make them relationships with them people that had mom and pop stores and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So he right about that. The rap game was like a real crazy place back in the days. So, but yeah, let's get back into it.
Air. You know what I mean?
Well, at the end of that year, 95, Tupac gets shot at Quad Studios.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was also facing the rape charge, and he ends up going to prison.
Yeah, that was
Were you in contact with him during that time leading up to his prison sentence?
I lost contact with him about that time. After, see, our thing was more personal. We didn't do a lot of social going out at that point. Our thing was he would come to the studio and record. He would come to where I am. It was almost like a more personable vibe than, yo, I'm at this club. Let's go to the club. It was like, yo, I'm coming over to the studio. Yo, come on. Yo, we over here. All right, come on. You know what I'm saying? It was just a matter of fact that he happened to be shooting juice, and I was like, fuck it, let's go chill and go sit up on the set for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So that was just a random, but most of the time it was more personable. So by that time, we kind of didn't have as much communication then. And
Thank you so much to the Farmer's Dog for sponsoring today's
Here's the
video.
Ghetto
As you saw,
Podcast.
our food is delivered straight
That
to our
bread.
door.
I think it was a thing where he became more popular and started to kind of give everybody a little time. Go
Fair use, man. Fair use. Off the pull-up pod, man. Let's get back into it.
hang out here, go hang out there. I know he was hanging out with Biggie and you know, he had different friends and different groups of friends. And you know, at that time he was just out on the town, painting the town.
Okay, so he ends up going to prison, and then that next year he gets out, and all hell starts to break loose. The whole East Coast, West Coast beef got coined by Vibe magazine. So that created a really messed up energy in the hip hop world, because it really wasn't East Coast, West Coast. It was really Suge and Puffy and Pac and Biggie, and a lot of these, it wasn't even real issues. It was just egos or flaring out of control.
That and the media, like you said. Like I remember we were at the Source Awards when it got sticky, and I remember I was there with a whole bunch of dudes, like about 20 low lifes, and we were right in front of Death Row, and chilling. And I remember because I gave up my seat to who I gave up my seat to. He passed away. Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg was there with his lady, his wife, whatever. And we just came in and took 2 rows. We didn't even know who's like, we didn't care. We just took 2 rows. And then Nate Dogg came and was like, you know, with an usher. And the usher was like, this is their seat. And when I look up, I saw it was Nate Dogg. I was like, oh, all right. I got up just because it was him, because we wasn't about to get up for nobody. But it was him, and he was there with his lady. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, no, all due respect. We love, genuinely, we love West Coast artists. We love artists from everywhere. I mean, we went to go see like Snoop at Trafalgar Square or one of these spots in Queens, like just on the humble. Like, we really was into all of that, you know. It was never no beef like that. That was all created by the media. So anyway, shit, I gave up my seat for Nate Dogg and his lady. And you know, I ain't had no problem with that. But I told the ushers, don't come back over here. You know what I'm saying? I gave them their seat, took another seat. Yo, don't come back over here. I don't care whose it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we did that. And then what happened was, they sent Tupac out on stage at the wrong time. I think it was supposed to be Tribe Called Quest or somebody's award, but they played Tupac's music and sent him out on stage. It was really some really unprofessional, random shit that happened. And everybody was kind of like confused. And even Pac was confused. So when he got into that situation, he commented on it and was like, yo, y'all the one boop, sent me out here, was playing my song and all that. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it was because of their unprofessionalism that it got so tense. Now, I don't know what Suge and Puff had. That's between them. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I remember that situation where they sent Pac out on stage at the wrong moment, with the wrong cue. And that caused some tension because it was like, the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, he snatched the mic from Q-Tip, I think. And then that caused a bit of a friction. And yeah, I mean, the whole thing was a mess. You know, the Source Awards are legendary for the bullshit that's occurred. You know, yes. I mean, I don't think any award show will ever reach the height. You know, down to Suge's speech, you know, all you artists out there who don't want the CEO all up in the videos, come to Death Row.
Yeah, we was there.
Okay, so Tupac joins Death Row and he drops Hit 'Em Up, which arguably is the greatest diss song of all time, because he took it
I'm gonna stop it right there. You can check the rest of the interview out on Vlad, man. You know, Vlad got to get into the controversy and stuff like that, man. So I don't want to get into the negative like that. So we gonna go to the next video. The next video we got. This is off the Death Row East thing. Wonder what this would have turned into. This is what I want to do before this video, but this video with Special Ed actually like coincided with what I was talking about, man. But we about to do this Death Row East thing, man. Let's get into it. 1 second. Boom.
All right, still hanging out at the after party, and with me from Death Row. Introduce yourself.
Fair use. Fair use.
Fair use.
All right. Now here's the deal. First of all, can you tell us what you actually thought about the actual rap category in terms of? I mean, I saw Coolio win, and I was like, sorry.
It's like this. For us, anything with awards, wouldn't even think about that. He got an album out there. He sold 6 million records. He sold 3 million singles. He got another album coming out, Machiavelli. Snoop got an album coming out. We just move forward. We don't even get caught up in that type of shit.
All right, man. Can we talk about Death Row East? What is exactly happening? And what can we expect from it?
You believe in God?
Certainly.
Believe in Death Row East. Believe in that. For real.
My
That's
homeboy
it
say,
right
I'm
there.
ride
But
with
if
you.
you believe in
Nigga, do you believe in God? Nigga, believe in Death Row East End, man. Let's keep that
What do we
going.
expect from him? You believe in God? Certainly.
Believe in Death Row East. Believe in that. For real.
My homeboy
That's it
say,
right
I'ma
there.
ride
But
with
if you
you
believe
then.
in God, believe in Death Row East. We plan to take the same strategy we use with Death Row West, which is mind over matter, taking all our weaknesses and making it into our strengths. We know that we got strength in numbers. We already run the streets out here. So now we just gonna help some of these brothers get their money on because we know they got talent. We got the ways to make them use their talent to the maximum effect. And that's what this is about. Everybody rap. We don't rap. We rap to make money. We do business. Ain't no other record company out there that sold as many records as we did. We outsold Bad Boy, LaFace, every black record label out there, we outsold them in 1 year. And I'm a convict, and my homeboy just got off a murder case. So that tell you that it's pure talent, no hype. We don't got no all-American smiles. They don't even want to buy our record, but they got to buy our record because we represent the street. So Death Row East is going to be a personification of what we did on the West Side. We're going to do it to the East Side, and we're going to prove once and for all that all these people talking about an East Coast, West Coast war, they like the Judas was to Jesus. They only here to cause confusion. We here to bring money and to bring change. They here to cause confusion. All these weak rappers, Nas, all these suckers, they battling off of East and West like this is a game. This ain't no game. If this was chess, we'd be yelling checkmate
We be been yelling,
because we've been
checkmate, man. What
it's
you
not a
talking
game. We out here trying to help our people make money. We trying to get out of this 3-strike circle they got us in and start getting our papers on. So that's what we doing. By strength in numbers, we coming to the East Coast to prove there is no fear, there is no problem, there ain't nothing but opportunity. And the opportunity is overthrow the government y'all got right now, which is Bad Boy and Nas and all that bullshit, and we will bring a new government here that will feed every person in New York.
Cool, man. All right, man.
Hey,
Peace.
man. Hey.
Snoop be a real nigga if he picked up where he left off, but you know he went to that already. Sign one of the outlaws to take care of.
My bad.
Nah, that's a fact. Hey, man, we got my man Rome the Poet up in here calling in, man. Tapping in with the show, man. What's going on with you, Rome? You gotta speak up a little bit more, my guy. Say it one more time.
Chilling on my way to the next stop.
Okay, for sure, man. Shit, what you think about what's your thing with Tupac, man? I know you know we big fans, man. What's your inspiration with Tupac, man?
The nigga work ethic, the nigga the words, like his music, his overall character, and his morals behind him. Like, I don't know. He's a good role model if you're trying to get into the rap game and how you want to do it. And he's a good role model in life. So, nigga, I don't know. He's one of them ones.
Nah, hey man, I definitely feel that, bro. Like it's crazy. He died on my birthday, so that shit, it like messed me up. I was in the 6th grade, man.
Your ass was hurt.
Man, for sure. Right before I went to Red Lobster, dude, I was crying at school.
Man, oh God, that nigga is a different type of nigga. That's gonna be a different type of what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you know how they call Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
Oh yeah, he's a revolutionary. He a revolutionary, man. He bigger to me. He bigger than rap in the music industry. Period. Like Tupac is like I hate even using the word the culture, but Tupac was the culture, bro.
Yeah, for sure. And personified into a person.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they gave the culture a heartbeat, nigga, an image and everything, it'd be Tupac.
Exactly. That he for sure. Like when you look back to the 90s, there's a whole bunch of people that was doing their thing. But after Tupacalypse now, hey man, the whole world shook up, man. Mm-hmm. Like he said, man, it ain't my fault that I dropped my album. I sold 2 million the first time. It ain't my fault, my nigga. Cause they don't even want me. Like you said, we ain't got no all American grins and smiles, nigga. But
I don't know. I hope the shit with Snoop and the little, like they say, that like secret little animosity is fake, because that'd be a good look if he was to fight Edie or any of them niggas from the outlaws, put them in a powerful position, give them Death Row East. They're from Jersey at the end of the day.
Hey man, to be honest with you, bro, I think it's too late for that.
What, Death Row East?
Not Death Row East. Well, I would say kind of Death Row East, because again, Tupac, like, I don't know, like it wouldn't be the same. Like as much as people talk about Suge is Death Row. If there is no Suge, there's the Dog Pound. There is no Suge. Shout out to Sugar Free. I mean, Death Row he's making it to something different. I don't think Death Row Issa had that same effect.
I feel like it's like a retirement home for these niggas. Like, not a retirement home, but like, he signing all the old heads that deserve to have the recognition they should have been having. Like, if that makes sense, like, keep money in their pocket. I don't think it's going to be for young niggas to be on Death Row.
Well, they got a young dude. They got a young dude there. Like, they first real artist they gonna push out is this
We're not talking about fake Snoop Dogg.
Nah. We're not talking about him. It's a guy. He's a singer. He did a song that sounded like I think he sounded like Marvin Gaye or something like that. I can't think of his name. Corey played it on one of our pods one time. I can't think of dude's name, but he sound like Marvin Gaye. Like,
Death Row record, nigga?
yeah, he signed to Death Row. Snoop.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, you right though. Saying the Death Row, like being the Death Row artist, don't sound like it's gonna be the same.
Yeah, it would have to be new artists.
Back then is different.
Yeah, it would have to be new. You know what I'm saying? Like, he passing chains out as he should. You know what I'm saying? They made like a collaboration with Patrick Ewing got his own shoes and stuff. They did like a collaboration with them. He was selling the chains, they not real or whatever the case may be, just to have a Death Row chain. Snoop been doing a lot of brand opportunities and trying to do everything with the licenses. He trying
all the merchants and what's them fucking stores called? Them alternative stores.
Yeah.
All them shirts, I've been seeing a lot of Death Row shirts up in there now.
Mm-hmm. Like in Spencer's and shit like that.
Yeah, there it goes. Hot Topic Spencer's.
Yeah. He doing what he supposed to do with the licensing, because the people that had it, like with the way he explained it was, somebody bought it, and somebody he knew bought Death Row, but they didn't know what to do with it. They just bought it as like something to add to their portfolio. And Snoop did the deal where, cause like the dude basically said, look, you could run it, kick me something back. We'll make you the CEO. But that's why Suge is like, Snoop doesn't own Death Row. Like, he doesn't. He has license to run it, and he's a co-owner. They gave him stock in it, but he gets to run with the licenses opportunities.
I ain't gonna lie, if Snoop was really smart, this probably just me being a big ass fan of this rap shit, but if Snoop was smart, he didn't need to go do a sit down with the original owner of Death Row. What's that nigga name?
Harry Yo.
OG nigga.
Harry Yo.
Sit down with Harry Yo and take a visit with Suge Knight, put that shit to the side, like really try to squash that shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Have that nigga have him and Snoop and Suge be the CEOs and have Suge as far as he run business from jail, but when I say run business from jail, what would be good decisions for the label? Because I feel like Suge gonna always know what to do with Death Row to make it pop.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, and he don't got the power to try to take over.
Nigga, so he can't do nothing from behind them bars. He really have to Snoop to act on it. But I don't know. His mind, that mastermind, Suge is a good mastermind for sure.
Yeah,
so
hey man,
that's the best way to get the best out of Death Row.
You gotta think, man. Suge owned like Death Row owned they masters. They was one of the few people. He was like, bub, you sit me, Russell Simmons, and a whole lot of these different record executives together, and you'd be like, who owns the masters? I'm one of the only people that can raise my hand. He said that years ago.
He still owns shit?
Not no more. They sold it, and then it got sold again. Mm-hmm. Because the thing is, with Harry Yo, he won like $100 million lawsuit. His wife, they sued Death Row, and they won like $100 million lawsuit. And then him and his wife split the money, and they went their separate ways. So Harry Yo got some dough. Like, he got some dough out of it. It ain't what it should have been. Death Row made billions of dollars.
Because the only reason I say bring Harry Yo in, because it would be not Death Row without that nigga, but Suge was the nigga on the outside making moves and shit. And I feel like we could leverage that relationship, him and Podcast. So I'm going to be bringing that up too, just because in the future we could have some new Tupac albums on Death Row. Like, anything he recorded on Death Row, they should have let them niggas keep.
Well,
He made a new album and had the producer that producing shit that's alive.
well, you know, Tupac mom was the person that had everything.
Oh God,
She
sued Death Row for all of it.
she got all Tupac's masters. That's why whenever you heard like a Tupac verse out, it'll still go through Death Row, but it be in part of Amaru Records with his mom, and that's what his mom on. But now, you know, since his mom dead, you gotta go talk to them lawyers. The lawyer, remember I told you the lawyers.
Run that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Tupac Estate should have been like, I don't know if people was just still grieving or they still felt some type of way, but I feel like a lot of business should have been handled better with that shit.
Yeah, definitely. You could tell they just, you know, they're not looking for opportunities. They're accepting opportunities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're not like trying to keep Pac. I don't know. It ain't. They don't need to do much because Pac's name is alone or something. But I'm talking about like, nigga, you remember how Biggie died? And probably I think 05 they had a whole fucking album, and then they was like the production of that album was hella good.
No, exactly.
You say it wasn't?
No, I said exactly. No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
The show hella good. And then I'm like, when it comes to Pac, I feel like everybody half-assed this nigga. His movies, his songs. If he hired the niggas that worked with him in real life, fucking create his music because they know how he would want his shit. That's easy as fuck.
Nah, that's exactly how I feel, man. It's crazy how that shit go. But like I was talking about up on here, like
so you think you know what
that say that they really rock with Pac and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? They not there. Now maybe I don't know enough about the situation where I could be like, you know, they could have did this, and maybe they tried to do it and they couldn't. But I know the estate, like them Lord, yeah. I mean, shit, I'm doing a tribute show, and if I do my hashtags right and I promote this shit, I know I'll be one of the only, if not the only, tribute that they did to Tupac.
I'm pretty sure none of the Tupac pages did anything.
That's what I'm saying, man. And that's why I like, man, when Biggie birthday come around, nigga, they gonna have a whole thing on they gonna be interviewing motherfuckers on different channels and shit, talking about. I know we talked about this before, but tell us about your influence with Biggie. It's like, dude, like, and again, salute to that. I don't want to take away from that. Salute to that, because they doing what they supposed to do. But where's all these people that really fuck with Pac? Like, where's all these people?
Nobody really fucked with him. They smiled in his face.
Listen, man, and to me, guess what? That's cool, but keep it like that, though. Don't try to show up later on when something pop off. None of that shit. Because even for the movie, I didn't really appreciate the movie like that. But I didn't really appreciate the movie like that. But at the same time, it's like it, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm just gonna.
I hope we get another movie. Like, I know we're gonna have to wait till we in our 50s or some shit if we get the correct movie. That shit didn't do my nigga no justice. Like, it seemed like that movie was about Tupac Death Row days. Like, they got a few shit in the beginning, but they need to go deeper than that.
Yeah,
that movie should have been 4 hours. No lie, it could have been.
But that shit should have been a docu-series.
Man, so we could have kept rewatching that shit.
Yeah, that shit should have been episodes, because it's a whole episode that's gonna talk about when he young. There's a whole nother episode that's gonna talk about when he was going to the art school. There's gonna be a whole nother episode about how he got with Digital Underground. Then there's gonna be a whole nother episode about him moving through the ranks, and then maybe at the end of this episode, he started going to jail. Then there's gonna be an episode, like the last episode would be the 6 months on death row.
Yeah, on God. That episode, like, nigga, they need to make it like so short, not short. That Death Row shit needs to be 3 episodes. Cause niggas act like Death Row was his whole career.
Hell nah,
like,
Death Row was.
Explain that shit. Like, I understand. Like, there was a lot of drama around the late '90s around that nigga name. But nigga, when I think of Tupac, I think of Me Against the World.
Exactly.
That was his first 4 albums. Nigga, first 3 albums.
But exactly.
When we get to All Eyes on Me, I feel like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like he was about to get to his OG status. Like, nigga, he was about to get looked at how we look at, like, how can I put it in words? Like, you know how we look at Kendrick and them now? Like, okay, we know these niggas got their rank.
Yeah.
Like, he don't gotta do shit no more. He don't even gotta drop an album. He get his money.
Man, the cold part is Tupac was a legend, and by the time he was like again, he died at 25. He was already legendary status. That's why I said, man,
He knew, huh? He knew he was a legend, huh?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when you trailblazing, bro, you don't really pay attention.
I feel like he know. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, you don't listen, man. I put it like this. I figured, I think he knew he was valued. You know what I'm saying? There was too many people that expressed their gratitude and appreciation for what he do. You know what I mean? From all walks of life. Like when he
Biggie people was not doing that either.
Dude, listen. I don't want to disparage Biggie.
You got to.
I don't want to disparage Biggie,
like
man.
That's the whole, nigga, you got to, because I'm like, nigga, you talk about Biggie, they talk about Pac. You're like they chain together. It seems like forever, no matter what.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie.
And they still put that nigga Biggie over Pac to this day. That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
And the proof is in our face. Like it can't be no Biggie over Pac.
Nah, that's what
competition. He's good. He's great, but it's not Pac.
Yeah, bro. Like for real. And again, Biggie is good in his own right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely great in his own right. But it's like, to me, it's levels to it. To me, the way I look at it is, if you reverse the roles, if Biggie put out all that content that he did and then put on Tupac like that in the way that they did, and then Biggie dropped 2 albums versus Tupac's line of work, I don't think nobody will respect you saying Tupac is better than Biggie because he dropped 2 albums.
It probably wouldn't even be no combo about Pac. Pac
Dude,
probably wouldn't have been in nobody's list.
they ain't even sell.
They really played it like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like Biggie got a diamond album. I'm like, Pac got more than 1 diamond album. Like, what are we talking about? The only person sold more records than him is Eminem. That's it.
That's only possible because he's alive. So imagine Pac was alive doing it.
But Tupac died, and then Eminem had a whole career after Tupac died, and he's ahead, and he still makes records. He's not even that far ahead.
Look, you know what's so crazy about this shit? When Tupac died, Eminem said he was in a restaurant waiting table.
That you see what I'm saying?
So if it wasn't for Tupac dying,
listen.
Tupac dying, would it be a lot of niggas even in the game?
But it'll be a whole bunch of people that wouldn't be. That's a whole nother argument in itself. It's not to say that Jay-Z wouldn't have been who he was, but Tupac being alive, like, bro, Jay-Z had to pass up Biggie and Nas before it started getting into that, because Biggie wasn't even thinking about Jay-Z. Biggie was looking at Nas as competition. Jay-Z wasn't even competition. Jay-Z was the little homie. Yeah, listen, Nas was the one that was dropping records at the same time as Pac. He would be the only one.
That's why when we had that debate, they saying Nas was in lyrics, I'm like, y'all niggas is crazy.
Yeah, niggas is smoking.
Nigga, Nas would probably be my number 1 if it wasn't for Pac.
That's why I'm saying, like, bro, on some real shit, people, the reason why a whole lot of niggas won't even put Nas there is because of Tupac. I feel like if you remove Pac, Nas got one of the best bodies of work, and I'll put his shit against all that shit.
Oh God.
I'll put his shit against damn near anybody.
It's damn near hard because look, I can listen to Tupac songs and Nas songs back to back. They damn near the same person but different, if that makes sense. Like they be on the same type of hype. They get the same type of storytelling but different. When I say different, it's just that emotion aspect with Tupac. Like that nigga can make you feel a lot of shit.
Listen, Nas got a song called Project Windows, nigga.
That's
both of them.
Favorites,
nigga, could you imagine if Tupac was on Project Windows?
Bruh,
like what?
Them niggas will go crazy.
What?
These niggas will go crazy on that song.
Dude, it would be a problem.
Even if they collab in the beginning, like, nigga, can you imagine Tupac on Illmatic?
But that's what I'm saying. But Tupac and Nas were supposed to have an album, bro. If them niggas had an album, that album probably would be the best album. And guess what? You don't have to bring in no extra producers. You ain't gotta bring in nobody trying to write lyrics. You ain't gotta bring in none of that shit. Just leave them niggas in the studio. As fast as Tupac make music, that probably could have rubbed off on Nas. Like imagine Nas with that Tupac appetite.
Man, it'd be too much.
Nigga, we gotta get 5 songs out of this shit today. We not doing nothing else. Nigga, what?
This is another conversation for another day. That's what the East Coast West Coast war is supposed to be doing. The possibilities of a lot of shit.
For real. And I don't even want to call it the East Coast West Coast shit because it was Suge and Puffy.
And Diddy, yeah. So I don't even. The disagreements really fucked up a lot of possibilities in the world of hip hop.
Now, especially what they talking about shit like Biggie, like they talking about Biggie and Pac was gonna go to the side and start their own record label and their own publishing and leave Suge and Diddy alone. If they would have did
that shit would have been crazy, but then I can't believe that because I feel like they said I just down here Biggie was about to leave, but they been saying Pac was about to cut on Suge, started on shit.
Well, he did.
And I could see
he
that.
did already.
Yeah.
He was already establishing. But the thing about Suge is Suge was gonna give him a distribution deal. That's
why I feel like dealing with the niggas. So.
yes, like that. But the thing is, Pac don't have to. Pac could go to Jimmy Iovine and say the same thing like Dre. Yeah. Like he'd go to Jimmy Iovine and be like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna be signed to Death Row, but I'm gonna own a Maru Records." So it's kind of like Lil Wayne, how Lil Wayne signed to Cash Money, but he got Young Money Records. But then come to find out he was just the fucking vice president or the president. He wasn't even a fucking CEO or anyway.
So who's the real CEO of Young Money?
Baby.
Wow.
Baby, bro.
Wow. My whole life. Oh, not even my whole life. My whole time when he even dropped that YNCMB, I thought we was something.
But that YNCMB chain was a play off the New York Yankees chain. They just put an M. They put an M and a Y instead of an N and a Y. So that was something clean. If I was them, I'd have made them hats in the same color as the Yankees, though. Like I'd have made them same hats, the same colors as the Yankees. But that's anyway. But like we can sit up and talk about this shit all day, man. I'm gonna get into one more video and then I'm gonna play a freestyle and we gonna sign out. Hold on one second. This is off Old School. This is off Don Killuminati, the Machiavelli album. This is Blasphemy. It's one of my favorite songs, man.
God has a plan, and the Bible unfolds that wonderful plan through the message of prophecy. God sent Jesus into this world to be our Savior, and that Christ is returning someday soon to unfold the wonderful plan of eternity from my life and your life. As long as we're cooperating with God by accepting Jesus Christ as our personal Lord and Savior. Unless the Lord does return in the coming 7 days, we'll see you next time. Here on Bible Prophecy.
Don't start that blasphemy. Remember what Pops told me. The new word. Follow me. Remember what Pops told me. My family tree consists of drug dealers, thugs, and killers. Struggling, known to hustle, screaming, fuck they feelings. I got advice from my father. All he told me was this: nigga, get off your ass if you plan to be rich. There's 10 rules to the game, but I'll share with you too. No, niggas gon' hate you for whatever you do. Now, rule 1, get your cash on MOB. That's money over bitches cause they breed envy. Now, rule 2 is a hard one. Watch for phonies. Keep your enemies close, nigga. Watch your homies. It seemed a little unimportant when he told me I smiled. Picture jewels being handed to an innocent child. I never knew in my lifetime I lived by these rules. Initiated as an outlaw, studying rules. Now Papa ain't around, so I gotta recall or come to grips with being written on my enemies' walls. Promise if I have a seat, I'ma guide them right. Dear Lord, don't let me die tonight. I got words for my comrades. Listen and learn. Ain't nothing free. Get back what you earn. No doubt.
Getting high in the motherfucker, bless me, please. This thug life will be the death of me. Come on. And I remember what my papa told me. Remember what my papa told me. Blasphemy.
Enough of them are still in the name of
Fair
the Lord.
use, small brother. Fair use.
Remember what my papa told me.
In the name of the Lord, in vain while the people in the ghetto will not
We probably in hell already. Our dumbasses not knowing everybody kissing ass and go to heaven and go and put my soul on it. I'm fighting devil niggas daily, plus the media be crucifying brothers severely. Tell me I ain't God, son. Nigga, mama a virgin. We got a dick that had to leave the birds. Back in the ghetto doing wild shit. Looking at the sun don't pay. Criminal mind all the time, wait for judgment day. They say Moses split the Red Sea. I split the blunt and roll the fat when I'm dead. Babylon beware, coming for the Pharaoh's kids. Retaliation making legends off the shit we did. Still bullshitting niggas in Jerusalem, waiting for signs. God coming, she just taking the time. Living by the now while the water flows. I'm contemplating plots, wonder where the door to go. Brothers getting shot, coming back, resurrected. Is this that raw shit, nigga? Check it. And I remember what my papa told me. Remember what my papa told me. Blasphemy.
Enough of them are still in the name of the Lord. Them are telling of right how them are crippled in the cloud. Using the name of the Lord in vain while the people in the ghetto will not pain.
The preacher want me buried wise. I know he a liar. Have you ever seen a crackhead? That's eternal fire. Why you got these kids' minds thinking that they evil while the preacher being wicked? You say honor God's people, should we cry when the Pope die? My request, we should cry if they cry when we bury Malcolm X. Mama, tell me, am I wrong? Is God just another cop waiting to beat my ass if I don't go pop? Memories of a past time, giving up cash to the leaders, knowing damn well they ain't gonna feed us. In my brain, how can you explain time as we see? It's hard enough to live now in these times of grief. They say Jesus is a kind man, but we should understand times in this crime land. My third nation, do what you gotta do, but know you gotta change. Try to find a way to make it out the game. I leave this and hope God can see my heart is pure. Is heaven just another door? I leave this here. I leave this and hope God see my heart is pure. Is heaven just another door? And my people say,
enough of them are still in the name of the Lord. Them are telling of flying, but all them are burning a cloud. Using the name of the Lord in vain, while the people in the ghetto them feel no pain. Enough of them are still in the name of the Lord. Them are telling of flying, but all them are burning a cloud. Using the name of the Lord in vain, while the people in the ghetto feel no pain. Enough of them are still in the name of the Lord. Them are telling of flying, but all them are burning a cloud. Using the name of the Lord in vain, while the people in the ghetto feel no pain. Enough of them are still in the name of the Lord. Them are telling of flying, all them are burning a cloud. Using the name of the Lord in vain, while the people in the ghetto feel no pain.
I start nursing school in September, and before I set off,
that was blasphemy, man. That was blasphemy, man. Again, this is the Tupac tribute show, man. R.I.P. Pac, man. Shit, we've been in here for about an hour, almost an hour and 20 minutes, man. So shit, I'm about to sign off. You got anything to add to it, my guy Isaac?
Nah, not really. Just shout out Tupac, R.I.P. Tupac.
All right, man. All right, man. Shit, you got something to add to this, Ron?
Yeah, long live Pac, thug life,
Okay, man. Shout out to Rome with the Poet for coming and joining us. Shout out to the boy Isaac, man. Thanks for riding in with me. And we gonna close this off. We gonna close this off with a old Tupac freestyle. This back when he used to be with Richie Rich, Warren G up out there. It's so many different videos I could have got into, but we gonna keep that an hour. We gonna keep it around that hour time period. So you know what I'm saying? On behalf of everybody here, on behalf of my guy Isaac, my guy Rome, we signing out, and we gonna leave you with this Tupac freestyle, man. In the studio freestyle. Let's get it.
And I be picking up the slack. It's all you rock to the tail to grab the cat and the track. Cause it's all about making money, ain't a damn thing funny. What me up, sonny? I be like, all in my business. Time to hit that shit. I'm ripping up the track cause I be down with the clicking all my niggas in the house.
There you.
Nigga, we ain't no punks. It's time to get our drink on, nigga. Let's smoke lots of bacon up. When we do, we taking money to the bank, cause this is all in the papers. Bitches be catching papers and Clinton 55 for them high till I fucking die. So what you wanna do? Bring your whole fucking crew. And my vodka had them niggas running up the block. My nigga Sock, he do what the fuck he like, and he's next on the mic. So I'm gonna ride a bike. Hella high.
Hey man, R.I.P. Pac again. Like I said, man, and like I said, off the pull up pod, we about to close out, man. Salute to everybody. Peace out.